Hello everyone, for this week on Mystery Miners program, we'll be talking about a mysterious mythical creature known as unicorns. On today's episode, we'll be exploring if they really exist in our planet Earth or not. If we were to talk about the unicorns, everyone might have already presumed that they are the magnificent flying white horses with wings and a pointy horn on their head. Or for the kids and children all around the world, unicorn might even be just a cute, small horsey that always have a role to play in their late night fairy tales. Western fairy tales often depicts unicorn having a horn on their head, with a beard in the form of a goat and a tail which looks like a lion. But Eastern fairy tales depictions have some contradictions with that of Western counterparts. Unicorns as described in the Chinese fairy tales have a distinct body of a deer, a lion's head with a scaly green and a long and forward curving horn on their head, and so-called qilin. The form of the unicorn in Japanese mythology is based on the qilin, the Chinese unicorn, but its form is more similar to the form of the unicorn in the Western mythology than the Chinese qilin. According to the ancient Greek mythology, the unicorn is not the gentle and civilized creature we know today, but an angry, wild animal that cannot be tamed. Moreover, it is said that its strength and power is greater than that of the elephant and could only be lured easily, so it only be caught with the help of a virgin lady. Unicorns tend to mingle near the pure-hearted young virgin lady. It is said that when they comes into contact with virgins too often, they changes their appearance, getting soft. Although the shapes of the unicorns described in the legends are varied, the one thing they have in common is that the unicorn represents purity, and its horn is believed to have the ability to neutralize toxins. This belief is based on the content of a treatise written by the ancient Greek writer Stisia. In these written, that Indian rulers often used the unicorn's horn as a drinking cup to protect themselves from being poisoned by their enemies. But there were no information that could prove the truth of these writings. Some people say that the unicorn does not really exist in the world, but just one of the mythical creatures that derive from the ancient folktale. According to the ancient Greek mythology stories, Persephone, the queen of the Greek king Minos, once fell in love with a divine bull and gave birth to a creature called the Minotaur. The Minotaur is a creature with a human body and the head of a bull. And in order to keep this monster stay secret, King Minos built a palace like a labyrinth. After that, King Minos fed the captives he captured as food for the Minotaur. Finally one day, an Athenian hero named Theseus was able to destroy the Minotaur, slaughter him. As years passed by, bull corpses were discovered in the palace built in the form of a labyrinth. Those bulls are said to be the ancestors of the present day's bulls. They were also known as Orosh, the wild cows. The name Orosh derived from the German language meaning the male bull. Oroshes are usually bigger than normal cows and usually have a black skin. The horns of Orosh are also curved toward the east, and in the Bible also described Orosh as a wild bull in Hebrew's language called Reus. In the era of King James' reign, the Christian Bible was mistakenly translated Reus as unicorn. According to these consequences, some people believe that the unicorn is a wild bull called Orosh. At the time of Europeans' Middle Ages, horns of unicorns are mostly found by holders of unusual items, but these horns have also been debunked to be narwhal's horn that got sticker with glue inside the regular horn, and it cannot be confirmed that it is the horn of a unicorn. After inspecting the mysteries of these rumors and histories about the unicorn, we all should be certain that unicorn might just be a mythical creature born from the people's imaginations through fairy tales. After taking an account into consideration, it cannot be proved that unicorns ever exist in this world, and it might just be considered a mythical creature of mythology tales. Well, that's all for this episode of Mystery Miners. I think you will understand the answer to the question of whether unicorns were real out there. In the upcoming episodes, we'll be exploring and digging up those mysterious parts of our world even more. So stay tuned to see what interesting content will be presented in the coming weeks. Thank you guys for tuning in.